Hello, and welcome.
Hola.
This is A Cut, episode 3. It is October. It is officially Halloween season.
Spooky.
Beautiful, scary weather this morning. Incredibly foggy. And a quote from Mr. Booznitz that I have is October is the greatest sports month, and shortly following that is March. He says March Madness holds a lot, but there's no football in March.
But, March is its own holiday.
Yeah,
You've
true.
got teachers in
It's
every
true.
class with March Madness up on their screens. But,
It's October Madness in all sports. It's just everything everywhere. Yes, everything everywhere. So, third episode. As you can tell, we are missing someone. Ryan Eilert is...
Workies.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Okay, so he's been down a little bit with the sickness, and so I don't really know where he's been. I've been missing him like crazy.
Uh-huh.
He's been a goof on the podcast, but we're going to try to work without him because we have a very, very special episode today. We're going to have another Jamie's Top 5. We're going to do a recap Jamie's Top 5, and then we have 2 special guests from the elementary school.
Oh.
So I am really looking forward to that. We can chat it up with them. So if you guys don't have anything to add, let's get right into football. Shilling, recap us on football.
Yeah, so had the game against Andale on last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Tough loss. Kind of shocked some people. Some first quarter, we were looking really good to start off the game. Drove down first 2 drives. Unfortunately, we had 2 turnovers, a pick, and a fumble. That obviously it was kind of uncalled for.
Yeah.
No one was seeing that coming, but we're ready to move on. I think
Exactly.
to kick short and sweet. I don't want to dwell on that Andale game too much at all. So we got Halstead coming up here soon at Halstead, so that should be a good game.
it is their homecoming.
It is.
Keep
it is
that
their
in mind.
Yep. And we saw that earlier against who did we play?
Collegiate.
Collegiate on their
Over in
homecoming.
Collegiate.
Yep, Collegiate, and we gave them a really good fight as well. So yep, Halstead's homecoming at Halstead. Game's the 7th Friday.
Rivalry
Again, show
game.
out. We're gonna get on a roll here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I got a good feeling.
We're ready to win.
But it starts going down south. It'll be nice. And you know what I've noticed this football season is we have not had to travel very much.
Mm-mm.
Knock on wood here. But,
Well, we'll be done. So.
yeah, you're right. But hoping playoffs don't give us anything
Yeah.
too stressful
distant.
and too distant. But the farthest we've gone is in the season, I guess, would probably be Haven, 50 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, about so.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty convenient, so I'm glad to have that. But yeah, moving on to Halstead. Always good to have it rivalry week. It'll be some good stuff, and like you said, it's kind of a front-loaded start of the schedule here.
Yeah.
With districts, when the first 2 games are the best 2 teams in 3A. You should probably bring your A game, and so we've been trying, and practicing has been getting better and everything. So I got a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring it to them, and no reason not to start a run when you got your rivalry week right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's football. Let's move on to volleyball. So volleyball, last Thursday there in Wichita Trinity, lost a tough one.
Yeah, that was a duel, and they lost 4 sets to 1.
Yes. So, did you catch that Wichita Trinity game? Quick recap on
I was
that
able
one.
to get there. Our girls looked really, really good
Mm-hmm.
in the first set. Just kind of slipped away from us after that, though.
Yeah.
Just some struggles and unable to put together some runs. But, last night, the girls played at Nickerson.
Over
They
Nickerson,
played
yep.
Larned and Nickerson. Nickerson had gold out for a classmate
Yeah.
who had
Nice.
passed. Even though our girls lost, it was nice to see just kind of the rally of the community that
Yeah.
Nickerson had put together.
Absolutely.
But our girls took Larned in 2, and then they played Nickerson, and we actually switched around our rotation from what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And Harley Feralis was playing at libero, and Katie Keeker and Addie Copeland. Addie Copeland moved to front row, or moved to the middle, and
You have to switch jerseys if you switch in the middle of the game.
You can't switch in the middle of a game.
Oh, you can't?
No. So, like, Harley had to play libero. Once the game starts, you have to play libero, and you can't switch in between sets. But our girls lost to Nickerson in 2. They took Nickerson to a tight second set, but couldn't quite come back. Ava Jones and Josie McLean.
Yeah. She has 1,000 assists. Yeah.
Well,
that's pretty impressive.
And you got the hitters that you do on that team.
No joke.
Ava Jones is about 7'20".
Yeah, she looks like Braden. I'm not even kidding. She was blonde, and I thought that was Braden Schilling running slides on the court. Like, she stood in at the net, and she had her arms wide out, and she covers a third of the court just like this.
A real beast. So, tough to take care of that. And then looking ahead, they'll be in Southeast Saline. They'll be playing Southeast Saline in Beloit.
And then on Saturday they're headed up to Grove, Council Grove.
Oh yeah, Council
Grove.
Grove.
That's a little bit of a trip. They'll play start pool play at 9, and then bracket I believe will start at 1. So best of luck to our ladies up there.
Very exciting. Volleyball is happening all the time now.
All around.
All around except Heston.
Except Heston, sadly, yeah. Yeah, sadly you can't catch that stuff. But hey, we got a good following, good volleyball following, and I'm sure some people will tag along and support. And so that's volleyball. Moving on to ladies tennis. We had league. Got rained out. It was supposed to be last weekend. Moved to Monday over in Hillsboro. We got second overall, and then I believe
got some individual.
You got the standings here. We can little call outs.
Results: Gracie Dawes finishing first and number 1 singles. Maggie Carlson finished second and number 2 singles. And then Kramer and Albin finished third and number 1 doubles. And then Friesen and John finished second and number 2 doubles.
That is a lot of people playing tennis and a lot of people succeeding in tennis.
Yeah, no joke.
I am impressed. Good stuff. Good stuff. So now they're going to be in Hillsboro again, regionals. That's this weekend. It'll be exciting, especially if you can get a solid second place. Hoping you can make a good run in regionals. And like we've said, basically every podcast, the one thing that has really stayed consistent is us saying that the lady tennis program is a dynasty. You know, that it kind of goes without saying that success is kind of in their blood. So good luck to those ladies this weekend over in Hillsboro Regionals, hoping they can get to state, because state in any sport is really, truly an amazing experience. Okay, and then finally on to cross country. Cross country was in Ellsworth most recently.
Long trip.
Ellsworth. I don't know if I said that wrong the first time. It's kind of a tongue twister.
It is.
They were over there and they finished second. Not bad. I believe Smoky Valley finished first over them. Smoky Valley's got some good runners.
Yeah, they do.
But finishing second is very strong, and I would say. And then they're going to be over in Lions for league. That's going to be Thursday for league. So you're going to have Smoky got to go up against again.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't think of any other
I can't think of league
solid
schools.
running league schools.
I can't either. Because I'm thinking, I put cross country and track together, and I just couldn't think of any league schools that had fantastic distance
runners.
I mean, other than that, I mean, after league, we've got regionals coming up pretty soon, and that we have the toughest team in the state at regionals with Saline.
Southeast of Saline.
That's where my mom went to high school, and she told me that even ever since she's been in high school, they have had a legit cross country and track program ever since she's been there. And that's a long, I mean, I'm not trying to call my mom old, but that's a long, long time.
Yeah, Southeast Saline is, I'm sure it'll be a nice place to run.
Yeah.
But it'll be, I remember going to one of their football games. I think I was in middle school. It was a Halloween game, a game on Halloween.
Yeah.
Southeast of Saline, it was so cool. My memory might be escaping me a little bit, but it was so cool. You know, you were like, they had like a little cornfield out on the side, and like, I don't know, I shouldn't have been running around, but we were just running around, causing mischief. The student section had a bunch of gorilla masks, and man, it was awesome. It was awesome. That's probably the biggest memory I have of Southeast Saline. But back to cross country. Good luck to them. Hopefully they can turn some heads and maybe finish above Smokey this time.
Surprise a couple people.
Yeah. It'll be some good stuff. But that's just a quick recap since we'll have more time to interview. It'll be very exciting. I'm excited for this interview.
Yeah.
So that's all for sports. Again, it's just getting crazy week by week.
Yeah, next week
October's
is
happening.
our homecoming week.
Next week is homecoming week.
Next week's going to be busy.
Even more
Very
busy.
busy.
Next week we're going to be dressed up as is that country and country clubs. Next Wednesday.
Country and Country Club, I believe, is Tuesday.
Okay. Next Wednesday we'll be dressed up somehow. I don't know. And if we're not, audience, you can hate on us or whatever.
Nah.
So we got to dress up for the next episode. Okay, and now we're going to move on to Jimmy's Top 5. Jimmy's Top 5, that last segment. And that will be before interview with the little ones.
Okay.
We have Jimmy here. Jimmy, come on in.
What's up, you guys?
Jimmy!
Jimmy. Jimmy. What's up, man? Hopefully you're going to start getting used to this. Jimmy's Top 5.
Not used to it, so I have to think about lots of the questions.
Well, first of all, let me say that you're looking fly today.
Thank you. Well,
You're looking mighty fine this morning as well, coming on that cute little dress of yours.
well, the reason why I'm dressed up is because Miss Gaston told me that we were taking homecoming pictures, but we aren't.
Oh,
I think you should have just rocked the dress the whole day.
I think you look good.
Yeah.
I did. Thank you.
Fly nevertheless. Okay, Jimmy, you ready for your top 5? We're going to do Jimmy's top 5 of Marvel characters.
Oh, dang. Okay, I watch a lot of Marvel shows and movies. Dang, I never had a list.
From 5 to 1, starting at 5.
Yeah.
Start at 5.
know the rules.
You got
Bottom
to
to
have
top.
a number 1.
You know
Yeah.
the rules.
Okay, I think number 5 has to be Hawkeye. He's just he's not a
Interesting.
main character, but
That's
He
he's
definitely
really
is.
cool. Every time he's in the movie,
Yeah.
he's just
Doing cool
doing cool stuff. Yeah. I think number 4 has to be Thor, but during Infinity War and Endgame. I didn't like Thor in the
His
beginning
own-
part, but in Thor Ragnarok, he was pretty cool. With that haircut and everything.
interesting.
Do you not like Thor?
No, it's not that I don't like Thor. I just, interesting that you only like him near the end, the more recent films.
Yeah, because he was so much cooler at the end. And I think number 3 has to be Captain America.
Solid.
That's a solid.
Every movie he was in,
Yeah.
amazing, great character. And number 2 has to be. Number 2. Let me think. I honestly really like Doctor Strange. Watch the first movie. Doctor Strange, he was really cool. He's just that. He's not really smart, but he's just funny, smart, and, he does magic. He's different. So
Wise.
he's wise. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And number 1 has to be Spider-Man. Honestly, every movie he was in, I enjoyed watching it. I'm so ready to watch Spider-Man Far From Home. So yeah.
Okay, Jimmy, real question. Who's the real Spider-Man, Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire?
Tom Holland.
Jimmy.
I'm sorry. Tom Holland is just a great actor for Spider-Man. He is young. I'm not simping for Tom Holland, okay?
No,
But he has the teenage, he's a teenage. He's not a teenager, but he has the vibe of a teenager, and that's what Spider-Man is supposed to be, a teenager who has a superpower.
I'll respect your opinions, but tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like you're calling Tom Holland a wimp, too.
I'm not calling him a wimp.
Is Iron Man in? He's Marvel, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know how you can't.
Yeah,
put him
how
in.
did you not
dog.
put it?
Iron Man's a dog.
Iron Man doesn't belong in top 5. Saved the entire
Wow.
universe.
Okay,
He
but
did. No, the rat did.
what?
The rat.
The rat did pressing the button, yeah, to let Ant-Man out.
Oh, yeah.
What
I was
about-
so confused.
So that's how Ant-Man got out of that space area.
Iron Man's definitely number 1.
Black Panther's not in your top 5?
Cool Black Panther.
I never liked Black Panther.
He's
Oh wait,
so
that
cool,
sounds
though.
really bad if I actually
Okay, Jimmy. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. Hey, good list. I
Okay,
guess
see you guys.
we'll see. Thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, and
Okay, perfect. So, that was just Jimmy's top 5. Now we're going to be moving in. I know you guys see some new faces here. We have a very, very special interview. Could you guys introduce yourselves? This is Cannon. Go ahead. You could say the grade you're in and the sports that you're playing.
Okay, I'm Cannon and I play football. Let's just say that for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in 4th grade.
Okay. On to you.
My name is Addie, and I play volleyball, and I'm in 4th grade too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are very brave. I know when I was a 4th grader, I was scared of
I
everything.
would not be. Yeah.
All I wanted to get was to go on the playground and play some basketball. But I'm glad you guys are here. We just had a segment where we talked about our friends' top 5 Marvel characters. Would both of you guys like to give maybe your top 3 Marvel characters?
Okay.
Whoever you guys are ready. You want to start, Cannon?
I would say my favorite would be, I would say Spider-Man.
Okay,
And then
Spider-Man.
second would be probably Thor.
Interesting.
And then third would probably be Iron Man.
Nice.
Okay,
Gotta
sounds
put
good.
Iron Man in there.
I do like Iron
He's
Man.
my favorite.
Okay, what about you, Addie?
Wanda,
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
I like it.
then Black Widow,
Mm-hmm.
and then Captain America.
Nice.
Those are good. Those are always some good ones. Well, that's awesome. Again, thank you guys for joining us. So moving into sports, Cannon, I can ask you first. How's football season going from your eyes, and what's your favorite part of football season?
Well, we've lost our first 4 games, and I would say we've improved over, but I feel like, I would say last game. It felt like when I was gone, they did better, and then when we got to this one, I felt like we did worse than I guess what they did on their last game. And then this game we just lost by 6 inches. We had 7, they had 12, and just that was heartbreaking because we were just so close.
Yeah. I don't blame you there. And what's good with those tough losses, it's really a game of inches. What's good with those tough losses, and I bet you have fire, and you feel like you want to come back and
Oh, yeah.
bring it to who you got next.
from?
So you guys are playing at home this Saturday, is that correct?
Yeah.
And then who are you guys going to play?
It's Wichita Collegian. if I'm
Okay.
correct.
Okay, I gotcha. That'll be very exciting. Hopefully you guys can bring it. And then one more question with football for you. What's your favorite part of football so far?
Probably just tackling, and
Oh,
I would say I like being more defense than O-line. Even though you get double teams, it's just more fun just to see how much they have to work just to get rid of you and try to stop you.
That is the football guy answer
He's
right
a
there.
presence.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
Presence to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. Okay, Addie, moving on to you. So you're playing volleyball this season. How's that season going for you?
Pretty good. Some of them we've lost, and some of them we've won.
Do you have like a Heston team you play with, or are you on kind of like a club team, or what do you?
We have 3 different Heston teams,
Gotcha.
and we all practice together, but we
Gotcha.
don't play together.
That
That's
makes
cool.
sense. So they kind of just split them up because you have so many girls. Or gotcha. Is it just 4th grade or?
4th and 3rd grade.
Okay.
Cool. Sweet.
So how many games do you have left this season so
One.
far? One more?
Saturday.
You guys are almost
Last
done?
one?
Finish it
Yeah.
up.
That'll be exciting. That'll be exciting. This Saturday, will you be in Heston?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Along for the ride. And that's why I was like when I was a little
Absolutely,
kid.
yeah.
Mom, take me where I need to go. I'll go play.
That sounds good. And so what's your favorite part about this volleyball season so far?
Serving.
Okay, I like
Nice.
it. Are you an underhander, or will you go up and throw it over?
Overhand.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's something I can't even do.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
do
the
that.
good old fashioned, just bump from underhand. That's very, very impressive. So, would you say volleyball is your favorite sport?
Yes.
And then would you say football is your favorite sport?
Yeah, the other sports I do, I would say wrestling comes in second.
Uh-huh. So I'm glad you guys are fans of the fall. I would say most of us are too. Cason's itching to play basketball.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He's been training hard. He's been working hard.
What's your sport of choice in recess? Or do you guys play sports or just go on the playground?
I play Foursquare. I would
Oh,
say
nice.
Oh,
two-hand. I mean, like football is I feel like it's more like complaining. I would say, and it's just like, I got you, like I got you, and you did, and it was like super like just messed up. So I just go to Foursquare and whoop kids' butts. So that's what I like.
That's some good stuff. What about you, Addie?
I'd play on the playground with my friends.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Those what is it? The zip line
Zip
things?
lines?
Those things are legit.
Those are
Oh
awesome.
yeah, they have them. It's just less, I would say, famous the older you get. But those kindergartners, there's like massive lines of
Oh,
just
yeah.
little kids getting ready to do it.
Oh yeah. I sometimes hop on those every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little fun.
I want to unleash my childish nature. Those feel amazing.
Maybe we can negotiate with Mrs. Lafferty since you're here doing this with us. A little extra recess time, maybe. Maybe we
Just
can work
mad
that
about
out.
You guys are being real brave being on the
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So that's some good stuff. What would your favorite lunch be, Cannon?
Well, it'd be between. Well, I would say no matter what, it's we just had it today, cheeseburgers.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
because
nice.
way better than the one slice of pizza that you would get if you'd ate that.
Sound like your brother.
Yeah. Well, no, but I would say chicken patty would come in second.
Nice.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say I have like a third or fourth. It just goes around, and yeah, I would say I don't hate everything.
Solid options.
not a picky eater. That's good.
Well, I'm a picky eater. It's just
Oh, there it is.
I've gotten used to eating school lunches.
Mm-hmm. That's good you're accustomed to it. Addie, what would your favorite school lunch be?
Cheese breadsticks.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Solid.
Cheese breadsticks.
Those have been some new ones, and I kind of feel bad for you guys because when we were in middle school, we had stromboli. That was allowed, and it was probably the greatest lunch. Like, not even just school lunch, greatest lunch I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, but didn't they take it away just because so many kids started like coughing on cheese?
Oh yeah,
I was
I'm sure they
the
starved
kids
them
like
down
take
in
a
record
bite,
time.
like, they'd take a bite and the cheese would like stick together, and when they would swallow it,
choke
the
on it.
cheese would still be like sticking out, and like kids would cough for 4 minutes straight.
It's a choking hazard. I'd say it was well worth the
Oh, yeah.
choking hazard.
Yeah.
So, what are we, 9 weeks in or something like that to school?
We're
Just
getting
about,
there.
yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. How have you guys adjusted to school? I know you guys kind of had to go with a mask for a little bit at the beginning or in
Yeah.
the middle of those 9 weeks.
I would say, okay, so pretty much I had to quarantine, but by the time I got back, I still had to wear a mask, but pretty much you didn't have to wear a mask anymore. But
Yeah.
I just had to do that. But when I didn't have to, I didn't even have one in my pocket. I was just like, I'm great. I'm good. I'm not going to get in trouble at all.
No worries. That's awesome.
But you guys got pretty kind of used to that. I mean, you had to do it all last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I would say I want bigger masks just because when you have those tiny ones, it's like really hard to breathe.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like really like tired and you're panting like, and I'm like, and I just can't breathe because
catch
they're
your
like,
breath. Well, that's good that you guys kind of surpassed that.
Yeah, it's a big step.
But, so, yeah. Anything else?
One more.
One more?
So you guys are fourth graders, kind of top dogs of elementary school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you excited to become and finish this last year out and go into middle school?
Yeah, it's been it's really amazing on how we have started, and it's amazing year, and I would say it's gonna be a little different just having, feel like more like stuff that you have to learn and more difficult than what you used to start as a little first grader and kindergartner.
Yeah. You'll be all right. It's not too hard.
What about you, Eddie?
I'm very excited for middle school.
Oh, yeah?
It'll be good.
What are you looking forward to in middle school? Anything? Anybody got Anything lockers maybe?
Yes.
Lockers.
Yes.
I would
That's always
say
a big deal.
okay. My
Chew gum.
second, yeah,
Oh.
okay. My most favorite thing is probably gonna get seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Always a good perk. And then finishing out, what's your favorite subject?
It's between math and science.
Oh, okay. And then what about you, Addie?
Art,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
There it
That's
is.
some good stuff.
This is Barely.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions, that wraps up the interview.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks.
probably the greatest interview I've ever had in my
Oh,
life.
yeah.
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Just episode 3. We're making some record adjustments, and it's awesome. It's good to have you guys on. Again, we got
Cannon.
Cannon and Addie. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys very much.
Have a safe trip back.
Hey, before, there we go. One more Cannon.
All right.
Okay, thank you guys.
Exit with the clap. No.
Oh yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man.
Cut. Cut. Cut.